Today we will start with basic data types concept. In this one, the subtopic is data types. So here main thing is we will discuss about different types of data types in Verilog HDL. So in next slide we will continue that one. So in previous topic we have discussed about lexical conventions. In that one, white space, comments, operators, number specification. In that one, number size number and unsigned number and x and z values we have discussed in lexical convention. And a few topics like strings, identifier and escaped identifiers also we discuss. In this topic we'll discuss about data types. So different types of data sets, what's the value of each uh, variable in a Verilog HDL, and some nets, register, declaration, vectors, then in vector types are there, different types, and integer, real time, register and data types, arrays, memories, parameters, strings will discuss in this video. Last topic, so negative numbers, how to represent a negative number in Verilog HDL. So negative numbers are represented like 2's complement method. So here -6 tick D3 stands for, this is the minus sign, 6 digit of decimal, 6 digit of decimal, tick stands for, here D stands for decimal and 3 is actually value. So here -3 is represented like this complement, and here -6 tick TSD 3, it's a signed number, signed integer, and 4 tick D minus 2, it's illegal, you cannot declare like this in Verilog HDL. Either sign should be in starting only, whenever you are declaring numbers the sign should be okay, start with that one numbers, and underscore. So if you want declare okay larger values, then you can use underscore. Underscore are nothing but white spaces in Verilog HDL. So like they'll break the sequence, that's all. And when you are doing a synthesis or simulation, it will take entire number. So here 12 digit number is there, 12 tick B stands for 12 digit binary number. So total 12 bits are there here, 1 1 1 1 1 and 0 0 0 0 1 0 1 0. So total 12 bits are there. So to okay separate these bits we are using underscore here. So it will consider as a just white space only, underscore. Right. And here these numbers are not specified actually. So question mark 4 tick B10 question mark. So it's equivalent to Z value. So here default value of this value uh, question mark is Z. Just remember. So for example, if you have 4 bit uh, design, 4 bit input design, then you can represent like this, 4 tick B10 question mark, means if you don't want these 2 bits, then you can declare only first 2 bits only, last 2 bits you can write as this question mark. Okay, next topic is strings, identifiers and keywords, and some escaped identifiers. So I think you know what is a string. Strings are nothing but like a sequence of characters, so that you can display, print or input or output. You can give this one to external or input to the internal circuit also. So the strings are written as in double quote, starting with double quote and end with double quote. it's represented as a string. If there is any white spaces also, it is included in string. It will consider as a okay character only. So you have different types of ASCII characters. uh, so you can use any ASCII character inside this double quote, and the strings are declared as, see here, a divided by b or hello verilog world, like this. So anything you can write like this. Okay, so this is regarding string. Next topic is identifiers and keywords. So identifiers are nothing but, for example, if you are having any circuit, if you want to give some input, and if you want to analyze some output, then you require some input names, like, so a b c d. For example, 4-bit full ladder, so you have a b 4-bit, and some 4-bit output, and c out, and another input is c in. So these a b c in and sum and c out are identifiers. So that is represented by like this. So this is the identify, the value, whatever value is there. So this is the identifier. Any name you can give, any character you can give as a identifier. So no special characters are included in this um, identifier. Only underscore you can use, and dollar sign you can use, only underscore, like a underscore b. So it may be a identifier, or dollar a, like this. So this is the string you can use. So this is the thing. So next one is escaped identifiers. So you can give, okay, backward slash for the characters, and end with white space. So there also it's a identifier. So all characters are between backslash and white space are processed as a literal. So these things are, for example, here uh, backslash with white space. This is identified as identifiers escape rate. It's not, actually it's not declared, but default it will take as a identifier. So like doing comments recently. So next topic is data type. So I think you know already. So there is a 4 types of values are there for any input or variable or any signal or any data types. It's having 4 values: 0, 1, x, and z. So here it's given as a 0 has a logic 0 or false condition, 1 is the logic 1 or true condition, and x is unknown value, z is high impedance, that's floating value, so floating state. X is either 0 or 1, it's having some fixed value, but z is high impedance always. It may be a logic 0, 1, or in between 0 and 1. So there is a thing. So here another thing you just remember. So any logic values or the strength of the signal, that means priority is given for this signal is listed in this table 3.2. The values levels are 0 and 1 can have strength level like this. So supply, driving, strongest, then strong, full, large, weak, and medium, small, and high impedance. High impedance is the weakest signal. So if you are two signals are occurring at a time with the 0 and 1, so whichever priority is given, there is a given as a output. Okay, for example, OR gate, the priority is given as 1, or AND gate, it's a 0, then output may be 0, like that. So here supply strong, full, large, weak, and medium and small. These are the strength. So here is given as strong, if for example strong 1 and weak 0 are contained, the result is solved as a strong 1 only. If two signals are equal strength on wire, then result is unknown. If two signals are strength is strong and strong, then result is unknown only, like that. So given in a like MOS concept, the transistor whatever you are right operating, same concepts like given. Okay, only tri-state nets can have a strong strength like large, medium and small signals. So there is the two important types of declaration in data types, wires and registers. So nets are declared as a wire. So wires like a physical wire. So when you are designing any circuit, so input and outputs to the external words, okay, declare as a nets, like library word wire a. This will represent like a is a okay wire, like physical wire, and b and c also input physical wires. So this is declared like this, and so wire d, one tick b. So this is the initialized value. So wire d, for example, one gate they designed, and the value is initialized as a one tick b0, means 0 is assigned to d. It's given as here, and it's very important. All external ports connection in Verilog module or external output word or input, okay, any ports are declared as a wire. And another types are register. So registers are nothing but like whatever register you have studied in microprocessor, microcontroller, the same types of registers. So it will retain the value like, so declaration is like register reset. So here reset is a okay variable identifier, it's a variable, so that you can assign the value. So here 1 bit register is reset. So register reset, and whatever internal parts, internal circuit, you can declare addition registers in the circuits like this. So and the reset is the assigned value is 1. If reset is 1, then do something else. Reset is 0, you do something. So like this. So here it's given the value initial begin reset is 1, okay, to force reset to 1, okay, do something here after 100 nanosecond, then you make reset as 0. So this is a simple simulation or test bench you can write. And another topic is signed register declaration. So in Verilog you have okay signed register declaration also. So that library word is signed. Even though we are not using this one frequently, this is not required when you are going for okay higher level design, then you require this one. So integers, okay, integer I 32 bit signed value, so you can write. Okay, next topic is vectors. So again associated with registers or wires, so you can declare vectors. Vectors are okay, it's a common declaration. For example, designing memories, all these things we require vectors. Okay, so continuously it's maybe in one direction. the bit size declares one direction. So you may have vectors like, okay, uh, wire, wand, or try and triand, trior, try register, etc. in your declaring wire as a register. So here first example is wire A. So this is just simple a scalar declaration. So wire, okay, 7 is to 0. So here square bracket represented vectors. So for example, now if you are having, okay, total 8 bits like this, like this 8 bits are there. So 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. So if you want declare like this, for example, so this, okay, clock is named as bus, okay. So declaration of this type of okay, uh, wires like this, where 7 is to 0. So you can declare any numbers. For example, if you want declare 5, 5 is to 2, this part, then you can use, okay, here, here as a 5 is to 2, like this. So half of the portion also you can declare 7 is to 0 or 0 is to 7, okay. So priority will changes, most significant bit and least significant bit changes here if you are declaring 0 is to 7, MSP and LSP. And here declaration of 3 buses at a time in a wire like this, 31 is to 0 means 32 bit bus A, bus B, bus C. So it will declare, okay, 3 buses at a time with width of 32 bit. And here single bit long, and here 0 is to 40. So MSB LSB changes here, and this is the 41 bit width. You have to include 0 also in that one. So part of selection, I already explained this one. So if you want only single bit, then you can write bus of A of 7th bit. 7th bit of bus A is only selected, only one bit. Then here bus of 2 is to 0, only selected. So instead of 8 bit, it's selecting only 3 bits like this only, okay. So you have a lot of options. And see here 0 is to 1, MSP LSP changes here. So this is the variable vector part selected. So here given some examples. So you can declare, okay, negative or positive sign also for declaration of the registers or wires like this. So here first one example given like this. So register 255 is to 0. So total 256 bits are there. Size. So data 1 and register 0 is to, this is MSP LSP changes here. Okay. And register 7 is to 0. So here important thing is, see here 31 minus 8. So in C++ or C also you are having that one I plus plus, like I minus minus. 31 minus 8 means 24 bit. So bit is 31, width is 8, so 24 bit register size. So you may have like that. Starting bit is 31, width is 8, so total it will end till starting 24. And here plus means, so add that one. First starting is 24, okay, and end with plus 8. 24 plus 8, 32. So 31 is to 24. That is, last bit is also included. That's why it's declared as. And here data to see here 31 minus 8. Starting bit is 31 and ending bit is minus 8. Means 31 minus 8 is 24. Like that. So same thing here also, declaration can done. See, width is 8 bit only here. And some of the example just see here, okay, 255 is to 248, just okay, deduct it, say it bit number only again. The sequence is generated like this, and 15 is to 8, like that. So the declaration will be done. So this is the end of this, okay, vectors topic. So next class will continue integer, real and time register data type.